everyone and welcome back to my channel Threads and Hooks. In this video you will see how to make a rectangular shaped basket with t-shirt yarn. Materials you will need: t-shirt yarn, gray, yellow and white color, it's optional. Yarn hook size which is 6 mm and scissors. So we are doing a base of the basket. So now we are going to do a slip knot and then going to do a 20th foundation chain. I will show you and demonstrate you in detail, but if you want more in depth, so kindly please check to the first video in the absolute beginner series. So chain 20, yarn your hook and pull it through the yarn your hook and pull it through. So you have to do 20 foundation chain stitches. This is the base of the basket. So I have done 5 stitches up till now. This is the 6th stitch, yarn over and pull it through. 7th stitch, wrap your yarn over and pull it through. 8th stitch, yarn over and pull it through. Again. Okay, so this is the round 1. For round 2, I'll meet you again once I'm done with the 20 foundation chain stitches. So see you then. Okay, so now I've done with the 20 chain stitches. For round 2, we'll chain 1 and now we'll insert our hook into the very second chain from the hook. Insert your hook into the first space, yarn over and pull through 2 loops from the hook. Again, insert your hook, yarn over, 2 loops on your hook and pull it through. We'll do it again. Insert your hook, yarn over, 2 loops on your hook and pull it through. Insert your hook, yarn over, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull it through. So we'll do this again until we reach to the end of the row 2. Then I will show you row 3. So I am done with the row 2. Now for row 3, you have to do chain 1 and you have to turn your work. Now you have to do 1 single crochet right next to the from the hook. So again, insert your hook, yarn over and pull it through 2 loops. Insert your hook, yarn over and pull 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull it through. So you have to repeat this until you reach to the end of the row 3. We'll teach you how to do row 4. See you then. Okay, so now I have done row 3. It's time for row 4. So turn your work. So first chain 1 and turn your work. You have to repeat the same steps as you have done in row 1, 2 and 3. So insert your hook into the first space from the hook, yarn over, pull it through, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull it through. Again, you insert your hook into the second space from the hook, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull it through. Insert your hook into the third space, yarn over, 2 loops from the hook, yarn over and pull it through all the 2 loops from the hook. You will repeat this until you reach to the end of the row 4. Then I'll teach you how to do row 5. See you then. Okay, so now I'm done with the row 4. We'll do row 5. So we'll do exactly the same like we have done from row 1 till row 4. So in row 5, we'll chain 1, turn your work, and now we have to insert your hook into the first chain or space, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, pull through all 2 loops from the hook. Yeah, insert your hook. Oops, sorry. So insert your hook into the first chain space, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull it through. So you have to continue the steps until you reach your desired length. I have done till row 14. Do as many rows you want to do until you reach your desired length. So once I have done with row 14, I'll meet you after then. Okay, so now we are on round 15. So for round 15, change color, it's your choice. And then chain 1 and single crochet into the front loop of the stitch. You have to single crochet into the first loop, which is the front loop, not the first chain stitch space. So insert your hook into the front loop, yarn your hook, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through 2 loops from the hook. This is the first chain stitch. Now yarn over, yarn your hook, yarn over, pull it through, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull it through. So you have to repeat these steps until you reach to the corner of the base of the basket. So you have to work into the front loop of the base, not inside the chain stitch. You have to work into the front loop of the base basket. Okay, so continue this until you reach to the end of the corner of the basket. You are doing it very well, so do it. Okay, so now I am in the corner, on the corner of the basket, where there is a turning point, so I have to single crochet 2 into the same chain stitch or into the front loop of the stitch. As you can see, I have done 2 single crochet into the front loop. Now we'll go into the next loop and we'll do 1 single crochet until we reach to the corner of the basket, base basket. So wrap your yarn around your finger, insert your hook into the first loop, front loop, yarn over, pull it through, 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull it through. It's a kind of a difficult thing because front loop is not at all easy doing with the t-shirt yarn. Okay, so now I'm done with the single crochets. So I'm on the corner of the base basket. So we have to do 2 single crochets into the same front loop space. Okay, so insert your hook into the front loop of the yarn over, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull it through. Insert your hook into the same chain front loop, yarn over, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull it through. So now you have to continue with 1 single crochet into the front loop of the base basket. So like this. There is we are creating the wall of the basket, as you can see. So insert your hook into the front loop, yarn over, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull it through. So you have to continue 1 single crochet into the front loop of the row until you reach to the end of the corner of the basket. Okay, so you have to continue doing 1 single crochet all around the basket. Okay, I'm doing row 15. We'll meet you once we are done with the row 15, and then I'll teach you how to do row 16. I'm done with the row 15. Now it's turn for row 16. So one single crochet, so first chain 1 and then do one single crochet into each chain stitch space, not the loop but in the chain stitch space. So insert your hook into the first chain space. Insert your hook into the first chain space, yarn over and pull it through. Again, insert your hook into the second chain space, yarn over, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull it through. So you will see that you are creating a wall of the basket. Well done, you are doing great. So we'll meet when we are done with the row 16. See you then. Okay, so you have to do one single crochet into each chain space stitches until you reach to the end of the row. So continue this doing one single crochet until you reach row 19. So you have to do 3 more rows. Now I am done with the row 19. Let's change the color. It depends on you whether you have to change color or not. Totally it depends on you. So now from row 20 to 21 we'll do exactly the same like we have done in the previous rows. So we have to chain 1, insert your hook into the first chain space, yarn over, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull it through. Again, insert your hook into the second chain space, yarn over, 2 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull it through. So you have to continue until you reach to the end of the round. So you have to do round 20, round 21 and round 22, or as many rounds you want to do until you reach to your desired length or whatever desired size of the wall you want for the basket. So I am done with the basket. Now it's time to tie off. As you have seen in my Crochet Absolute Beginner series that how I tie off my yarn. So take your crochet hook and weave your yarn into the back side of the basket. So weaved it off. I do this basically. I do weaving by the help of crochet because it leaves my work undone. So I am very much satisfied with the crochet hook. It depends on you whether you want to use the crochet hook or the needle. I have weaved my tail of the basket, as you can see, and it looks very tidy once you have weaved your tails, yarn tails. Now I have done with the yarn tails. I have weaved it all. It's time for the base borders. So we have to do the base border. So I am done with the base basket. We are doing the border of the base. So you can see that there is a back loop of the base of the basket. So you have to insert your hook into the front loop of the basket, and then you have to wrap a yarn around your finger, yarn your hook, pull it through your front loop. There is a one loop on your hook, yarn over and pull it through. This is the slip stitch. Again, insert your hook into the back loop of the base of the basket, yarn over and pull it through all the loops. So you don't have to pull it once again, you just have to pull it one time, your yarn, and pull it through. This is the slip stitch. So we have to do slip stitch all around the basket, all around until we reach to the beginning stitch of this round. So we'll meet once I have done with this slip stitch round. Okay, so this is the final look of my rectangular basket. Congratulations for your new rectangular basket. Well done. Okay, so thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe, and if you like the video, please give a thumbs up. Thanks again. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.